Hello and welcome to Minecraft StaTech. And yeah, we made this mob farm just a day ago, I guess. There wasn't really much to talk about. I still got to get like upgrades and then filter out everything, but the overflow is still being handled by this automatic trash can given to us by Leon. And we could be quite a ways away from the farm and still get drops. So if we come over here, yeah, the mob farm still runs. Kinda, sorta. The cursed earth does, at least. I think I gotta be a little bit closer. I don't know. Either, yeah, it's spawning them off and then it's throwing them here. It's kind of weird, but it's still working. We have about 249 levels. I haven't AFK'd it much, but, and then 51 levels, on me currently. So that's a decent amount of levels, honestly. We just use a combination of the spawners that we've been grinding. I haven't put all the spawners in them, but I'm using Cursed Earth for now. Because there's some things, like, there's some mobs that are kind of hard to filter out. So we got the Carbonite, which is giving us iron and a little bit of tower wood blocks. Which is whatever. But most of these are like from the powered mobs or whatever. The infernal mobs, I guess that's what it's called. So yeah, we have a lot of stacked items from that. But other than that, what I want to do today is, well, first let's fill up our knowledge gem, just in case we have future enchanting endeavors. And secondly, I want to finish off the spectrum list, because we only have the malachite, which I already made the glass, or no, the malachite. Now I need to make the glass crest items. Damn, this does take forever. I think this is actually going to get filled up. Maybe not. It'll be close, though. We've used a lot of it for indestructible books, so it is what it is. The base looks a little bit rough right now. I'm still trying to finish the roof of it. I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna go with the crimsite roof, honestly, and the tinted glass top. It'll give it like an space vibe, I guess. Hopefully, we'll do something like that. It's almost. Wish there was a way to like power charge it. I don't know, we could, honestly, run it through a create spout or something. I don't know if it'll work. Here we go, it's starting to take a little bit faster. Oh, it's full. Well, good. Alright, so spectrum. The electrical age. Oh yeah, we got a vacuum freezer and stuff too. Magmatic thermal generator, that's nice. We also crafted a jetpack. Oil drilling rig. What else? magmatic. Hey, we got a polyethylene bucket. It's actually really good. Actually really good. Honestly. Don't have a quest for it though. That bucket will come in handy with making, what was it? Pepsi? Yeah, it was Pepsi. Yeah, we could do that. That's cool. That's cool. So we just got Greg Cola, which is a lot of stuff. We're close though. And then when we get to the space, we can make the pizza. Still don't know where the duck is for Promenade. Still haven't found it. I don't know. We'll have to be on the lookout for that. But, yeah, without further ado, let's go through our spectrum. Made the work staff. Biden. Decent rewards, but we don't need any more. So we'll get the malachite stuff. Or not. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I put it in the crystal barrel or iron barrel over here. So let's actually strip all these enchants off. Honestly, I think it looks better without it, but that's just me. Alright, so we'll do the sword first. So we'll need netherite scrap. 8 of that. A nether star. Range. Do we have enough white pigment for this? Yeah, we do. And moon crest. 16, nether star, netherite glass sword, moonstone core. Okay, now bucket of liquid crystal. So we need about 5 buckets. Ink powered, baby. Let's go. Alright, so we'll do the Bident. And we'll do the fractal glass. We need prismarine. I don't... I... Maybe sea lanterns? No. How do you get pure prismarine? Cyan? I guess. It's like we're going to be using that. Damn it. Why? So we need a sapling and vegetal, which Leon has a vegetal farm. So that's cool. So we'll do this, and 2 vegetal. I think we need an actual oak sapling. Maybe. It dies because I'm an idiot. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the pigment, hopefully we only need this much, but I am making that just in case. Cyan, where is it? Flask. Yeah, we did a lot of ink grinding off camera. I'll just put it through the industrial greenhouse and then send it through some macerators. So that is all the... We'll leave 28. So we're gonna need some mermaid gems. Hopefully, that should make a 8. So, prismarine cluster. So we need crystals. Then we'll just... Wow, that's already... I'll place one of these down to make it a little bit faster. Oh, wait, no, we already have one. Alright, that's not bad. It's really not that bad. Alright, that should be enough. Leave that there. Yeah, we got 44 pure prismarine from that, so that's cool. So... Ooh, a stack of stardust. Pretty good. So, storm stones, mermaid gem. Go ahead and put on our magnet. Do we have any pedestals? Go ahead and make a few more. Ah. So we'll put these right here, I guess. Show our domination of the mod pack, or at least that Yeah, that specific part of it. So what else? White dye. And moonstone core. Yeah. Okay. So we'll put that there. So moonstone core. White dye. Your prismarine. We have enough echo shards? We do not. How do we get echo shard? Well, huh. Looks like we need to do, what's the catalyst? Brown. And we will use bottles of experience. We do not have that much brown dye. Fortunately. Well. Hopefully we don't need too much. $305. And go shut down. Wow, it used up all of that. Huh. That's not good, actually. Kind of sad about that. Yeah, this is the true mastery of the pack coming into play. So we're going to need to go back to our Void Island, which I've switched with this warp plate because it doesn't have us looking at the ground anymore. And we used anchors to put where we need. Alright, so I guess we have enough Tree of Flowing Time stuff. So we will go ahead and knock these out. And put brown in instead. So roar. Macerator. This is where the sapling's gonna go. This is where the dye is gonna go. Macerator's gonna get Put in here. We're actually going to make a buffer for both. So, die. No blacklists. So it should start going into here. Good. So we'll lock these for now. Then we could take these. Put them into here. We will set up this, that. In. Out. What gives the most amount of pigment, I guess? We'll have to set this up separately. Alright, so those. Infinite loop, right? And we'll put the pigment here. We don't have any pigment, so we'll just run a cable. That. Yeah, I could have done better on the wiring, but it is what it is. It's working. So this should be still running while we are doing other things. So while that's working, let's go back. And I guess we could go do something else. One of the other ones. While that's cooking up. So let's try the work staff. It's like we need pure diamond. Which isn't that bad. Resonance. We do not have... You know what? It'll take so much... you know what? We'll just do it like that. It's gonna take more XP, but, a lot less time if we do it like that. So let's make ourselves another resonance book. Right, cool. Resonance, white, pigment. So we just need pure diamond and the liquid crystal. Okay. So for the pure diamond, do we have a diamond mine? Actually, do we have any diamond ores? We do have diamond ores. What am I talking about? We can get this super easy with our quarry. I was about to overthink it for a second. We only need 8. Should I really add fortune to this? Alright, cool. Thank God for quarries. Alright, so diamonds, good. So for the malachite crossbow, pure redstone. Okay. White dye. We still need 16 moonstone core. Star fragment. Thank God I have just enough from all of the shooting stars. We happen to have redstone ore on me? No. Well, and let's go back and do the same thing. So we just gotta wait on the brown dye. We'll grab 8 of these. Okay. That. Now we just got... I'm gonna set a moonstone core right there. So for the last one, just prep it. So for the last... What's mermaid gems? That's crazy. All we are missing is echo shards. And I think that is all of Spectrum. which means other than the the wither builder. Which, you know what? Let's go ahead and make that. Weatherproof block. And wither builder. Let's get this out of the way. Sure, we'll use it for something later. We found a better way to make wither-proof blocks anyway. We could just degrade bedrock. So the only thing missing from our utilities is progression blocking. So that's good. In fact, we can go ahead and make basalt tier 2, honestly. Maybe? Do we not have enough 10 cables? Right, and we got our tier 3 from a quest reward. So yeah, other than our tech progression blocking, utilities is practically done. Done with what we can do right now. But the main part is still eluding us. Alright, let's go see if we have enough brown dye. We have a small bud, which isn't... not really helping us so much. Let's see how much we ended up with so far. 200, 3 stacks. Yeah, we'll see what we could do with that. It should at least make one, I think. I hope it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Or it won't be a 1-to-1 ratio, of course, because it would defeat the whole purpose, but I hope it gives at least 8, and we only have to do it once. Alright, so that should be good. Bro, 91. It still hasn't popped it. That's an insane amount of brown dye needed. That's actually crazy. Hmm. We can't forget about the rich soul soil either. I'm gonna have to look up like a video or something and do that off camera. So I don't want to make something here. I think I might have to make it in the nether. Uh, What else can we do? It's gonna be a short stream because I don't really have much that we can do currently. We can make... We set up the thing to do aluminum drills. Eventually we can start bypassing oil, but honestly, uh, distillation towers is the way to go for that. So it splits, and then it splits, and then it splits some more. Like, all of these are, I guess, byproducts for... Yeah, I don't recommend rushing to make dozens of single block distilleries for all inputs just yet. You will soon unlock the distillation tower. Soon is, unlike RegTech, MI machines do not have programmable circuits. That's fine. And we'll have to use this to make our industrial TNT. But I can show you what else I've been doing in this place. Over here. No, over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of these rubber trees. So our rubber sheets are not keeping up. So we have everything automated for the ingredients for ME or AE2. So this will be good. We just gotta put it through assemblers, which I'm going to use an entangled chest for the printed calculation circuit. Yeah, with all these fluix crystals we're making, it's gonna be super useful for making like stuff like the quantum ring, A2 systems, autocrafters, etc., etc. Mob crusher, we could technically make that right now, but there's nothing that I want to do with that right now. Yeah, we're still struggling along. That's stupid. So as long as... I don't think the sapling's attached. But just in case. We don't want any brown saplings going into the machine. Shame that got clogged up, but that could be a lot worse. See what else we can do. Advanced solar panels? No. Diesel generator. In-house controller. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Magnolium plate and a rolling machine. Yeah, the quarry for this is pointless. Because ores don't spawn like this. Yeah, we still need to make the processors. Give me a security terminal. Advanced. Ugh. Ore? How do we make advanced alloy ingots? Ugh. Yeah, that's not the best. So Invar, bronze, and tin is actually the best way to go with our current setup. So we'll set that up for later. Don't really want to do anything with that right now. I feel like we'll have to make... Yeah, we'll have to set it into a smelter. Though... Yeah, it has to be through an auto crafter too. We can do that. Should we? Don't know for certain. But we can. It doesn't require anything. Welcome in, Leon. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to get rid of this, sadly. It finally, met its match. Yeah, let's go ahead and start making advanced alloys. Yeah, sure, let's run it through here. Alright, so we're gonna want... Let's try that again. So, Invar, bronze, and tin. Pretty sure that's a combination I can do. We don't have enough tin ingots. We gotta fix that. By the way, for scratch that on the plant fuel, you actually, turns out you don't actually have to end up doing that. Because switching to electric quarry has put me so far ahead with resources. I overestimated or underestimated the electric quarries. Ooh. We're about out of steel drills. I think I know why, too. Yeah, that's why. Once we get rubber going. We'll put that, we'll put that here. Then we can make the furnace. Then we can use those to make a bunch of stuff. So we need a compressor. Just run this up. That's done. Yeah, we really oughta work on getting... Should also make some bronze rotors automated too, huh? I mean, we have everything except for the blades. Which we just need a packer to put these two on. Carbon plate. Oh man, we need another carbon plate. Well, we have carbon being produced, so... That, or I know, that's silicon. Carbon? Do we not have carbon? Yeah, that's carbon dust. What am I doing for carbon? I think I'm doing this recipe. Yeah, we don't make nearly enough carbon. I guess we could prioritize that. For now. Since that's going to always go... Yeah, eventually that will get filled up. By the way, bro, if you're wondering why I haven't been on the server, other than the fact that I've been feeling bad, most of my stuff requires me to just AFK. And since I have a bunch of these around now, I don't even need to be on the server anymore. I just come back, periodically check to see how the progress is going, and then get off. And then occasionally come back and fix things like, I don't know, the rubber sheets. Setting up new things. I've done a lot for the clipboard. I still gotta do this. That's gonna be fun. Have I showed the mob farm yet? I don't think I have. I don't think he was here for the mob farm. I'll show you the mob farm. It could be better. I'm working out all the kinks on it. I still need to upgrade. But, mostly relying on Cursed Earth. I haven't put these overpowered spawners in because they almost got me. Like when I was setting it up. But we have a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, we still have a decent selection of spawners to work with too. Thinking about setting up the... I'll just have to Let's see if it's working now. Lots of bows. I could set it to like auto craft dispensers with the setup, but now I found a tree of time, and it's sitting right there. I had to use a create contraption to get it, but I got it, and it's powering the spawners big time. So it also powers the cursed earth too, so it's going a little bit faster. Pretty happy about this setup. But I know you want to see the XP output this thing's produced. And so far, I haven't even been on to AFK it, and we're already at 255 levels. So, pretty good. Pretty good indeed. And for some reason, it works. I guess the Cursed Earth part of it works while I'm all the way over here. So that is incredible. Thought about building this on stream, but nah. That's a infernal enderman. Love the maze map focuses. But yeah, the overflow, I'm putting that automatic trash can that you gave me to good use. It's set to 0 priority, but this one's set to 1, so whatever it can't fit in the drawers, it'll just send to trash. What in the... That's a keepsake right there. What are you doing? Don't be still in my grass. Is there a way to produce crimsite? There is. I might actually take up the steam quarry and keep making crimsite, because I really love the building block. It actually fits the aesthetic. Okay, now you can hear. Oh shit. Yeah. There's the mob farm. I guess I'm gonna TLDR it. Haven't set up all the spawners. Used cursor to, and then yeah, I gotta set a filter on this. But whatever can't fit into this goes into the automatic trash can with a lower priority. This is the one you gave me. Figured I'd use it for that. Could use it for a trash can, but you know, I'll probably switch that later when I need one. But yeah, so far gotten 256 levels from it, and for some reason it still works while I'm this far away. I think it's the cursed earth. But yeah, I apologize for not being on the server. Most of my stuff requires me to just AFK, but I'm gonna have to get rid of the rubber tree farm. So, because it's not keeping up anymore. Sadly. This poor thing. But other than that, I hopped over to Tay's place earlier and I gave her some honey, and it looks to me that it's about to be filled up again. Yeah, I set up whenever you come to my base, right? Whenever you come to my base, I got rid of the elevators. So now I'm just relying on the staff of traveling. Since you already have one, you can like pop it out. But I replaced the void portal block with these warp plates. And the best thing about the warp plates, and you'll love this. You ready for this? You're not looking at the ground when you teleport here. So that's a super W. Also, I set up a travel anchor. So when I teleport to home, I could just sit here for a minute. The only weird part about it is it still shows it in a different biome, but it doesn't work. So there's that. We are missing one more thing, by the way. Let's see if I can get it while you're still here. We're waiting on brown pigments. But I have some tree of time saplings. I spent like 2 hours jumping from tree to find the spider dungeons, apparently. There's spider dungeons in the big trees sometimes. And it has a chance to have the tree of time. But I also have tree of transformation, the miner's tree. I don't know what these all do, but they have special properties. So I can look into that. And I think with those tree saplings, I've done literally everything to and from the Twilight Forest. So other than the Hydra Chop and dyeing the Arctic Fur, that's the crazy. That is the crazy. Apparently I need a transformation sapling. But it's whatever. But I'm not worried about that. Let's take all the take all the brown pigments that we have so far. I'll just set them up through here. Hopefully. Yeah, I have a lot of ink farmed up from... Yeah. Oh. Oh wait, I already had the flask on me. Right, hopefully that is enough to finish this echo shard. That is actually perfectly enough. That is perfectly enough what I need. Do I smoke it? How do I... Oh. Okay. Alright. So I do have one more echo shard, which I'm going to set this in the crystallarium so I don't lose it. I'm guessing the ink flask, it wasn't actually drained. Alright, so that's ready to be done later. But with that, now we wait. I could time it and bottle it, but this is a tremendous moment. And with that, oh, I need Nightfall's blade. Oh, I guess I wasn't done. It wasn't a tremendous moment. Nightfall's blade. Well, that was anticlimactic. That's okay. Iron sword, magical rebuke. Let's just go ahead and remove this. Bit of midnight solution. And your quartz. By the way, I have some budding quartz for you as well. If you need any for your setup for your AE2 automation. I write. Frostbite essence. And 4 red and 4 purple. I don't have enough red pigment. Okay. You have to be joking me. You have to be joking. Well. Okay. Okay. That's so dumb. Now we can... The moment of truth, baby. Let's go. No more Spectrum. Woo, let's go. That is done. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Thanks. I needed the Neolith. I was almost out of Neolith. Almost out of Neolith. Speaking of Neolith, how's your Vegetal going? That's at your main base, right? Whoa. Yeah, it's going, bro. Yeah, it's definitely going. Yeah. That could... G on the server, bro. Because that could have killed the server. Huh. Well. Ow. Yeah, let me add a little bit of... Let me do you a favor. What the fuck needs voided? Is that trash can what the fuck? So the... That definitely. And... Yeah, that filled up my, that filled up my Tom's storage. It's a good thing I checked on that. Yeah, I think everything is fine now. Now, are these getting pulled out? No, they are not. Yeah, let me do you a favor. Out those. That should be all good now. Then yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. That should be good now. Those should start coming out. Yep. Let me go check on your vegetal. I'm sorry about the delay, bro. Sorry about the delay. I will give Kick that. There's less of a delay on Kick. Jeez. Super G. My lord. How much vegetal? I have 7,000 vegetal now. Yeah. Yeah. It's up there with my Neolith. I don't think you'll need any more vegetal, bro. I think that's GG on that. But I really love your setup. Is that the only thing I come here over for? Ooh, you got some villagers? What are you gonna do with the gardening table? Kinda eager to know about that. Jeez, that's a lot of gravel. Are you still voiding your cobblestone? I wonder why it's not taking out of it. Yeah, you're still AFK in that weird spot. It's a lot of gravel, bro. 18,000 cobblestone generators. What was that connected to? Or I guess the question is it still connected to something? I'm trying to see the cobblestone. Cobblestones doesn't seem to be pulled out. Is it only pulling out of the... Do you want the gravel gone too? Okay. That's why blacklist though. So whitelist, motors. Okay. Blacklist mode. Maybe I'll update it. Didn't pull anything out. I've done it real quick. Inventory connector. 10 free of 66 slots. Wait, there is a limit? Yeah, bro. 100%. like what you did with the steam quarry. I put a chunk loader over there. Since when you wasn't on, my steam kind of got. So I just ended up putting a chunk loader over at your water. So no one has to be on for it to work. I think you got another gift box. Stainless steel barrel? What the fuck, Tay? What the fuck? Yeah, this is my new automation setup. I got the quartz going. I think I might end up pushing that back, but honestly, I don't think I need any more Certus quartz. Since that's getting automated. The only thing I need now is to push this into an entangled chest and then have assemblers. But you know, man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough molten redstone, you know, like it's a lot. Like I don't know. I don't know if I have enough. Oh god. I think my soldering alloy is getting ready to max out too. My lithium, I set up an automatic trash can over here by the lithium as well with the lower priority. So if it can't fill into this, it'll just start voiding it. May need 10 more buckets, bro. I know, right? It's fucking lithium. So we are at 28,000 silicon. So we're gonna have to send it through an entangled chest right here. Yeah, we are completely. How's our buffer going? 31,000. So I have to get my rubber to go again. In order for these drills to work. I mean, it's kind of keeping up, but until I fix that rubber, it's going to be a bottleneck and a half. But I don't feel like doing it today. I have a setup down here for it. This will be the rubber setup. Mixer. So I'll just use 5 mixers. I think I have enough. Well, is it coal coke? For synthetic oil? Yeah, it is coke dust. Or carbon dust. The coke dust. Am I at an overflow on coke dust? I want to say I am. Yeah, I'm at an overflow. So this will take care of that overflow. I think our creosote. Yeah, we're still pumping creosote, which means at your place. I'm gonna set these mixers down. Still in the same category, so set these. Put them down here, I guess. And then I think I'm gonna need another mixer for synthetic rubber. So that'll make synthetic oil. And then I can have another line of mixers for the synthetic rubber. So I can have a... So I'm going to end up making a large steel tank right here. And then... Yeah, I'll set up a large steel tank going right there. And I'll have mixers on either side. I think these will end up going... Okay, so this will be the first line of mixers. So that's where the water will be pumped into. And the coke dust. So there's going to be three things on these stacked up. And boom, boom, boom. So I guess we'll do this then. But it'll be a little bit cleaner. So 3 entangled chests, one with steam, water, and an output. And then on the output on this side, so that actually, no, I don't need an output for that because I can just set it up running to all of these. So I could just send it through the center and then through all of these. And then I'll have an output on the top. Or maybe an input on this side. Like on these sides, and then an output on these sides. Going into some mixers to make the rubber. And then from the top, I have my entangled chest ready for paper. With the most random assortment of runes. Because, yeah. So the paper's ready to be sent. So I'll probably do all that off camera, honestly. But we'll have another... Use a placard. Do I have a honey bottle? I was gonna say, if I didn't have a honey bottle... I don't think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Yeah, I can get rid of a lot of waste stones. Probably end up doing that off camera too, because I don't need anything anymore. Everything is pretty well covered. How much do you have left on the Twilight Forest, by the way? I know you're going to need that. So, I don't know how far you're going to have to travel, so it's probably best if you just, you know, pick that up. Because, I mean, the only thing it gives you is this, and it's a useless item. And you just got to give it all the colors of wool. You probably still gotta fight the Ice Queen, maybe. Maybe do this part too. Oh, you finished it? Hell yeah. Super G. I'm kind of sad that all of the side chapters are done except these. We can't really do that. I guess the world of food for me, I still gotta bottle sulfuric acid, uranium cereal, all the cursed foods. And then the rich soul soil. Oh, yeah, did you get the, I'm guessing you picked that up. You got the scepters, and you probably got a bow that you didn't get. The Twilight Forest, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to be the one to go through the Twilight Forest next time. I think that's twice in a row I've done it. One wasn't with our well, no, never mind. One was with Steampunk. Yeah, that's twice in a row I've done it. Praise be that Homestead does not have Twilight Forest. I hope it doesn't. If it does, oh well, but... I can't think of anything that I need to do other than AFK. So I think I'll probably come back tomorrow or something. It's my last day of my vacation, so I have to actually get sleep. I'm going into work tonight, unfortunately. Damn, you're peeing. I guess that's that for the stream. Did everything I wanted to do. Showed off the mob farm. Finished, God forbid, Spectrum. I don't think I'm gonna go for all the foods. Like, I'm almost done. But these don't count. I don't even know how to get this. Yeah, it's just a lot of pain. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.